I greet you according to where you're watching from or where you live. Good night, good morning. I could say good night, good morning, and good afternoon. Depends on where you live. I greet you. So we have just have an election here in the US. And I'm telling you, it really was a sad outcome for me because the party that won, I never really wanted him to win, because everybody know that Donald Trump is not an easy leader. I think the man create more racism than ever, separate the black from the white more than ever. We had racism long time ago, but to me, he make it shows up more. It brings racism back, like from under the carpet from where it was. It was always around, but he highlights it more. And I see people, it scares me and it frightens me when I see the Cubans, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans that voted for Donald Trump, and they sell us out for tax money and they sell us out for gas money. And all he wanted was just your vote, because he's going to end up deporting you and your family back to where you're from. All he needed was the help to deport you and your family, right? Because number one, he wants to denaturalize citizenship. People that is citizen, he wants to take it as a citizenship, that he wants to take it away. He wants to people who comes in the country and have babies. He wants to make sure that those babies are not citizen. And according to the amendment, that's not supposed to be like that in the amendment. Once a person come into the country and they're born in the country, they're supposed to be a citizen, right? Anyhow, I hope to God that he deport his wife when he change up those type of things, because his wife is not from here. His wife is from Europe. His wife is from Europe. Anyhow, when this man win, I felt like my mom died. Honestly, I felt like my heart was so heavy. I felt like my mom died. And the thing is, people wanted to say, they want to push it on you and say that it's God put him in, it's God say, it's God, it's 2025, it's God plan. I think the whole thing is going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. Don't think it's going to get better. I don't think your mortgage is going to get cheaper. Don't think your grocery is going to get any cheaper. Don't think that your rent is going to get any cheaper, because this man is only looking out for the rich people. Number one, Elon Musk was behind him. And maybe he's the reason that he won, because you never know what those people can do to push the election for him to get more vote. You never know who they can. You never know what they can do. You never know what money spent for them to have this great effect on the election. You never know what can happen, what they do to make it all red like that. I've never seen so much red in my life. And all of a sudden, all these democratic state that is blue turn red. Just turn red just like that. It's like a magic happen. Right? So all the people are saying, oh, I'm happy that he won. He's going to make the country better and whatever. Just know that grocery price is going to go up more. Maybe the gas will go down because he's going to drill, but know that the gas will go down, but grocery price will go up. Rent will still go up, because that's not going to do anything on the economy. If you're going to give rich people tax break, all those rich people tax break, and we depend on tax to run this country. And to do certain things in the country, all you expect the country is gonna benefit. Huh? What's going to benefit? What kind of benefit the country is going to have when then there's no tax coming out of rich people's pocket? Hmm? So, I don't know what they do, but all I know, I'm having pistachio. This is just so rigged to me. And when that election day, when I saw that those red on the old map, I saw the red. I was like, my spirit was so bothered. Remember, Elon Musk is the richest guy in the world. He's one of the richest guy in the world. He can do anything to make people vote. He can do, and first of all, he make it look like the economy wasn't doing well. They make it look like people wasn't having job. Make it look like we're in a middle of a recession, and they spread it all over and make it seem like everything is going bad. But they say that Trump is for God, and Trump is a Christian. Trump is not Christian. Trump is putting it out there and to make it seem like he's a Christian, but it isn't. He's not a Christian. I can see right through him. He's not a Christian. A Christian does not act the way he act. A Christian is a loving type person. This man doesn't want Muslim. He doesn't want Asian. He doesn't want Mexican. He doesn't want nobody in this country. A country without immigrant is no country. A country without immigrant is no country. You don't want Cuba. You don't want the Mexican here. You don't want the Asians here. You don't want the Muslims here. So that means you want the country all by for yourself then, because you don't want no immigrant here, and the country is made up of immigrant. This country is made up of immigrant. So I don't understand people. I just don't understand. It's crazy, but some strange things are going to be happening. Some strange things is going to be happening. Just wait until he signed in January. Wait until 2025 and see down into 2025 going on with 20 and see what the things that's going to happen. People is going to so sorry. They're going to cry for their mama. They're going to cry for their mama to see the thing that this guy do. Number one, number two, the topic that I want to touch. Remember the people that work on the farms. They're immigrants. The people that pick the grapes, the people that pick the tomatoes, the peppers, the people that pick all the old crops, they're all immigrants. So when you deport all these immigrants, let me see who's going to do the work that the immigrants do. Let me see who's going to do the work, because the citizen not doing it. So you're going to have things is going to go up. The things is going to get so expensive because people can't find nobody to pick their crop, and their crop will start getting spoiled. Their crop, just like what happened in Florida. That's why I'm so disappointed with Florida, because I don't know Florida really turned red when so many things happened in Florida. About 2 years ago, when they couldn't find workers to pick their crop on the fields. When all the workers were moving from Florida because they changed a law down there that if they catch you, they'll lock you up and lock up your person that you works with. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? A country without immigrants is no country. So how can you fight about immigrants that make the country run? Right? Just watch and see how food prices are going to be so much more sky high. They're going to be crying for their mama. I'm telling you, people. They're going to be crying for their mama. They're going to be so sorry. The Mexicans, you guys like to come over here and have babies. And then your baby become a citizen. And you vote that out for yourself. Puerto Ricans, you do the same for yourself. You come over here, you have babies. You have babies, and your baby's not going to become a citizen. You have to become a citizen first before your baby can become a citizen. He's going to change up the law. Cubans, you do the same thing for yourself. You vote in a man and you vote against your people. Puerto Rican, you vote against your own people. Mexican, you vote against your own people. The Cubans, you vote against your people. And even the Jamaican people, you vote against your own people. For a few Jamaicans, you vote for them too. You guys vote against your own people. You guys vote against you guys you vote against your rights. You vote against your rights to become a citizen. You vote against your rights to work in the country. You vote against your rights to do a lot of things. You vote against your rights to even have a say. You vote against your rights for so I mean you just vote against your opportunities that you could have here. Right? I'm not saying that they shouldn't have immigration control. They shouldn't have control of the borders. Yes, they should have control of the borders. But this man is after immigrants on a whole. He's after immigrants on a whole. He doesn't want no immigrants, none at all. Right? And this election is not just like that. All these states become red. Something is behind it. Something is behind it. And he was confident that he was going to win. He was so confident, but I think something is behind this win. This win is not just like that. Something is behind the win, people. I'm telling you. Something is behind. I want nobody to tell me about God is behind the win and it's God and it's God. God doesn't like people that hate people. God doesn't like hate. He doesn't like hate. He loves people. Right? So I don't want nobody to tell me about and the only thing they can say, God doesn't like abortion, and God doesn't like transgender, and He doesn't like gays. But God doesn't like people that love weapons either, because the Republicans, you guys love weapons. You guys don't even want gun control. You love weapons. Every single year. Well, you can sit down. What is it? Am I talking too loud? Where are you going? Why you want to go over by Sammy's? Every single year, children die from gun shooting. There's shooting, there's school shootings. And I've never heard one time these Republicans come out and say, I want school shooting to stop. I want school shooting to stop. I want to vote against school shooting. I want to help school shooting. I want to help the kids that is dying from school shooting. 50 kids were dying one time from one man shooting up a school and killing off all the kids. Never one time the Republicans ever come out and say, please help school shooting. Help school shooting. Never one time. All they care about is abortion, transgender, and gays. God doesn't like it. God does not like no people that love weapons. He don't like nobody that love weapons either. God doesn't like weapons. Right? He said you live by the sword, you die by the sword. He doesn't like weapons. And you all love your weapons. You all love your AR-15? That's like that gun that you're spying and it go like that. You're spying it and you can shoot even 50 people one time, 30 people one time, 20 people one time. You guys all love that gun. And nobody that lives in the US should be able to have that gun without they're not a police or a soldier. Only a police and soldier. So no we call it civilians. No civilian should allow to have a gun like that. It's only police or a soldier should allow to have a gun like that. Those guns are dangerous. And I never heard, not even one time, they come out and say, let's ban that type of gun for civilians. Let's ban that type of gun for civilians. Because our children are dying in the school. They're shooting up the school. Never heard they say one time, let's do some gun control. We need gun control so we can control the gun. So the kids don't get it to go to school. They don't get it to shoot up nobody. Only certain people, like even people with mental health, shouldn't be able to go buy a gun. Right? People, an 18-year-old shouldn't be able to go buy a gun into a shop. That's crazy. Here in America, if they're 18, you can go into the shop and you can go buy a gun. Once you have your ID, you can go buy a gun. Just like that. Right? Those are the things they should be voting for. Not on every day is like, oh, transgender. I don't want no transgenders. God doesn't like that. And that, yes, God is not. God doesn't like people. God doesn't like the sin. He doesn't like this. It doesn't mean that he doesn't like you. He doesn't like the sin. But it doesn't mean that there's a lot of things that Republicans are doing that is wrong. The rich man shouldn't be getting taken care of more than the poor. The Lord loved the poor people. Jesus loved poor people. He wants us to look out for the poor, not the rich. The rich is already rich. The rich doesn't need help. The poor people need help. The middle class people need help. So when you're going to give tax break to the rich, what you expect is going to happen to the poor people? You think God loves those type of things? You think God love, I'm gonna give you all the rich people, I'm gonna give you all tax break, I'm gonna give you tax break, you're gonna get no taxes on your back, you're gonna get tax break and all of that, all money and so on. You think God love that? What are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go? Carl? Talk to me. Carl? Where are you going? You're not answering me.
I'm over there.
What for do what?
Watch a game over there.
You're gonna have a beer.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna do. Yeah. God doesn't like that. There are other things that he doesn't like. Yeah, let's see. He doesn't love the sin. Tell him what? Alex? There's a lot of things that God doesn't like. Give me a thumbs up, my peeps. He doesn't like the poor. He doesn't like the rich stealing from the poor, because when you give a tax people, when Elon Musk come and say, you know why he even behind Trump too? Because he wants a tax break. He's one of the richest men in the world, and if he can not pay any taxes, he's gonna push for that, because niggas. What's niggas? I'm so hot. It's hot in here. What's niggas? What's that? I understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. Explain to me. Yeah. So explain to me in the comment section, guys. What you mean? What you're saying? He's gonna push. God doesn't like transgender. He doesn't like gays, huh? He doesn't like the sin. He loves everybody. But what God doesn't like the rich stealing from the poor. Because when you tell me that you're gonna give the rich people tax break, you're telling me that you're stealing from the poor and give to the rich. That's what you're telling me. You're stealing the poor people tax money and give it to the rich. That's what you're telling me. Right? That's exactly what you're telling me. God doesn't like ugly. So don't let nobody tell you about God. He put Trump in his Trump. God was ordained to win, and God chose Trump, and God didn't choose no Trump. The people chose Trump. God didn't choose no Trump. The people chose him. Because they're stupid. They sell out themselves for gas, and they sell out themselves for tax break. That's what they sell out themselves for. Against their own people. Against their own people. Yeah? That's what they do. What's that? I'm a moron, no problem. That's what you're trying to say? You're one of the Republicans that voted for Trump. You're one of the Trumpy. That's why you're saying that. Hmm? When they steal from the poor and give to the rich, you think that's cute? It's not cute when you steal from the poor and give to the rich. The rich is already rich. You take from the rich and give to the poor. That's how it goes. You let the poor pay less taxes because they are poor. They don't get a lot. They are minimum wage. They don't get a lot of money. They don't have any businesses. They work on 9 to 5. They don't have a lot. They don't gain a lot. They have rent. The rent is high. The food prices are high. Everything is high. Then you're gonna take from the poor and give to the rich. Trump and Jesus love me. Trump doesn't love nobody. If you say Jesus love me, then I believe that. But Trump doesn't love nobody. Okay? Trump love himself and his family. What Trump is doing, he's doing it for himself. He does what he does because he wants to pardon himself and his friends. He wants to take it. And he also does it for his friends so he can give them tax break. They all come together as one so they can steal from the poor. They all come together as one. Elon Musk, all of them, they come together as one. Him and Trump, they come together because they want to steal from the poor. They don't want to pay no taxes, so they come up together. They join together and they do what they do. This election is weird. I've never seen so much red in my life, and something is behind it. And this is what I felt. And that is how I feel. Something is behind it. They don't just get those red, just a red wave just like that. No way. There's something behind this thing, and I'm serious. There's something behind it. You hear me? There is something behind it, and the Lord later on, it all will be revealed. It all will be revealed. Trust me. All what is behind this is going to be revealed later on, because God doesn't love ugly. You remember when Biden won? When Biden won 4 years ago. I suppose it 4 years ago. Yeah, they said it was rigged. It wasn't. They said they stole the election. But now it seemed to me like it has been stolen, because I've never seen so much red wave in my life. Even the states that were blue, seems all of them gone red, just like that. Well, allegedly, I'm not saying allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly, right? I'm going to say allegedly. That's what I don't want to say. I will say allegedly. I'm not going to say they steal the election all out there, steal it just like that. But in my word, I'll say allegedly. But later on, God will reveal the truth. God will reveal the truth later on from now. And we all know that. Because just get this straight. Trump do not love nobody. He loves himself and his family. And he wants to pardon himself from all the 30 felonies that he has. He wants to pardon himself from it. He wants to pardon himself from them. No, he's a president. He can pardon him. He can pardon himself from most of the felonies. Maybe he can't pardon himself from the state one. I don't know. But he can pardon himself now. And that is the reason why the richest man in the world helped him. He helped him because he's his friend. And if your friend is in trouble, what are you going to do? Don't you going to help your friend? So that's why Elon must help him. That's why he helped him. Yeah. That's why he helped him. Because he wants to pardon himself from all the 30 felonies that he got. Guys, give me a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up. He wants to pardon himself. That man has 30 felonies. When you have one felony in America, you can't get a job. When you have one felony in this country, you can't get a job. You have to wait 5 years before before it's dismissed, before you can get a job. Right? It's hard for you to get a job. You got to either do maybe Uber, or you got to be doing maybe. It's hard. You suffer when you have a felony. You suffer when you have a felony in this country. You suffer. So tell me something. A man with 30 felonies. How a man with 30 felonies allowed to run a country? Does that look good to you? That means they're saying that that means they don't trust the government. They don't trust the justice system. It seems to me like the people doesn't trust the justice system and they don't trust the government. And if they don't trust the justice system, they don't trust the government, that means they think that all the felons that he does is not right. They think it's all a make-up story. They think it's all a make-up story. Right? And that is the reason why they go ahead and they vote for him still, because they think it's all a joke. It's not real. So don't think this man is for you. This man is not for you. It's for himself and he's for himself and his family. Yes, I trust in my government in a way. I have to trust in my government. They're the one that run my country. I have to put my trust in them and just know that the country is going to get better. Of course, I do trust them, some of them. So if somebody commit a crime in my country, I'm not going to trust the government or the police for to say that, or the court to say that the man is wrong or the man is not. I would say, hold on. Would you want me to say that the man did not commit the felony? That means I'm saying that I don't trust my people. I don't trust my government. I don't trust the police. And I don't trust the court system. Hold on, I need to open my window. It's so hot in here. It seemed to me like the people, I trust God, not man. I trust God. I put my trust more in God than man. I don't trust man. I trust God. I don't trust man as in trusting man 100%. I trust in my God more. But still, you still have to trust the people, the leader of your country. And you still have to trust the people that is in the government system. To say that if I commit a crime, if I have like 30 felonies, I can't go ahead and say, okay, they're lying. You can't say, oh, she's lying. She don't have 30 felonies. Or say, he's lying. There's no way he has 30 felonies. There's no way. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So when they vote him in their mind, he doesn't have so much felonies. They're saying that maybe they're lying on him or something, and they just make it. It's like a makeup story. It's not a makeup story. People do their research. They catch him with things, and that's the reason why he have so much felony, because of things that he does. This man is not supposed to be trusted in the White House and trusted with the government things. Trusted with any type of government. You went and buy a beer? Can I have some? Where did you buy that?
Safeway.
You buy one beer? Only one beer?
Yeah.
How could you just buy one beer? You should have bought a 6-pack. Why you never bought a 6-pack?
Because I just didn't.
Next time, bought a 6-pack. Don't buy one beer. I trust in God, but you still have to trust in man, in the government, in some ways, and the justice system. That is what I want to find the word for, the justice system. You still have to trust in the justice system in some ways. In some ways. Right? This man is all to pardon himself. Cares nothing about the poor and cares nothing about the middle class. You hear me tell you? So just know that when you vote for him, you vote yourself out, you vote out your people, you vote against yourself and your people. I will never ever vote for him, because guess what? I don't want to vote against my people, and I don't want to vote against my immigrant people. Right? Even though I'm okay and I'm okay document wise, I would never vote against my immigrant people. I would never vote against immigrants, because I'm an immigrant myself. I would never vote against immigrants, no matter what. I would never vote against them. I would never do it. I would always vote Democratic, because I believe in democracy. I don't believe in people telling me what to do this and do you can't do that or you can't do this or you can't do that. No way. So I believe in freedom of speech and I believe in freedom. I don't believe in people telling me what to do and telling me that I can't do this and I can't do that and I can't do this. Let God be the judge. Let God be the judge at all times. God should be the judge, not man. You understand, guys? I really feel like I'll really drink a cold beer for real. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Because I haven't come on here for a while now because I've been so busy. Been so busy with work. I've been busy with the house because at one point I was moving and then I don't bother to move. I was packing up everything in my house and then I have to hand pack because the place that we were going to move to that fell through. We couldn't get to move anymore. So it has been 3 weeks worth of about 3 weeks out of would say like difficulties, hardship. You know, just an inconvenience. A lot of inconvenience was going on. So I couldn't come live as much as I wanted to. So now I'm trying to come live again. You know, so I can get my subscribers back and I could get my views back too. And the people my subscribers that have subscribed haven't been seeing them. So Rob, you're a subscriber, I think. I think you're a subscriber. You came on my live before, innit? Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll come live tomorrow. I'll see. If I feel like it, I'll maybe come live tomorrow. Definitely I'm going to come live. Maybe I come live to show my morning routine tomorrow. A little morning routine. So guys, I'll see you guys again. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up. Out of here. Bye-bye.